Is it still worth starting a YouTube channel in 2026? I would definitely say so. I started this channel 2 months ago, and it's probably been one of the most interesting and enjoyable, exciting, and amazing experiences I've had in a while. And I had a channel before, but there's something different about this one that I really love. I'm really glad I started, and I'm really glad I'm still doing it. And honestly, like, there's just so much that YouTube can give you in ways that most people don't measure or talk about all that much. And I know a lot of people start YouTube because they want to make money from making things they like. And that could be a driver. Excuse me. It can be a total driver, and that's fine. But there's also a lot of things that YouTube gives you that you will never realize that it would give you, like connecting with people online. I mean, this can, in one way, form parasocial relationships, but also you can find people who really gel with the things you like and enjoy your personality and are somewhat like you, which is really cool. Like, to know that there's other people that are like you out there, especially if you feel as an individual often different from a lot of other people, and you feel like, oh man, I just don't fit in, or, I just feel like my interests are so, different from most of the people I see around me that, like, I struggle to connect it, like, deeply. But it's interesting when, like, you can make a video about the things you like, and then someone else comments on that and they start talking about it too because they like it as well. There's something really awesome about that. It's more than just connecting with people. There's this feeling of building something that is your own, which is really inherently satisfying. Like, your channel is yours. Whatever you decide to upload is, up to you. You have the creative control to build the kind of channel you want. It's up to you. You make the decisions. And that freedom of being able to really make whatever it is you want is really awesome. And as you build and you continue to build, it becomes satisfying to look at how far you've come and where you might be going. It's cool. It's like building a Lego set and then finally seeing the eventual outcome of what you built, except it's more like a never-ending Lego set. And you kind of build it in the stages. It's like almost like you're building a little Lego town or city, and you just keep adding one building after the next, or one new area for, your little Lego people to go explore and tell stories. That's the best analogy I can come up with. It feels like a never-ending project, but in a really good way. Like, there's no end to what can be built and what you can create and where you can take your channel. It's really enjoyable. And that's kind of cascades into my next point, is you can find a lot of enjoyment in the process of creating itself. From recording the video to playing around in the edit room, to once you publish, interacting with people that comment on the video, building thumbnails, trying to think of titles that might make someone want to click on the video to watch it. It's fun. There's a lot to enjoy in a lot of different areas. There is things about YouTube that do make it challenging some days, really challenging. And like, it can make you want to give up on it sometimes, especially if, you're getting a lot of hate comments, or people are being really critical and it's just starting to get to you. Those days can be tough. But on the flip side of that, there is character growth there that can happen, where you can also learn to, not take things so seriously, and at the same time, develop thicker skin, which are both pretty useful tools to have in your arsenal of a personality. If you can adapt to an environment that is a little bit more hostile at times, that's something that's worth taking into consideration of, building a channel. Like, there's days where I've had, one comment that'll be like, oh, screw that guy. But, And then there'll be days where like I'll get a lot of hate comments and it's like they don't really bug me. They just kind of like whatever. And I kind of find them funny. I'll even laugh at some of them. And I'll just try to like add to the absurdity because like it doesn't really matter. And for the most part, I don't really get too much hate on this channel. Most of the time I'm getting quite a bit of positivity, which is great. And that's another thing to just kind of be happy about, is that there's going to be people who will like what you're making and they like what you do. And it's fun. And YouTube kind of gives you something to do, especially if you're in a space in life where you don't know what to do. Making a YouTube channel is probably one of the best things you can do, because you can just talk about that you don't know what to do. You can talk about anything. You can do anything. Like there's literally no like real limit to your imagination. You can just make something and it's awesome. And you learn a whole lot of new skills, from talking, commentary, to video editing, to, you know, making interesting thumbnails and more captivating titles, but also like how you engage with people in general and the kind of content you make. Like what is it that you are making, and these skill sets you develop and hone in. Some of them are actually soft skills I never would have thought I would develop. I think partially is like in storytelling. Storytelling is a soft skill I think that you can really develop and work on the more you do YouTube. And it's kind of fun to tell stories. People like stories and they like listening to them. And people also like telling stories. And if you become a very good storyteller, in a way, I think that's just, it's a pretty useful skill that like translates outside of YouTube into real life as well. There's a lot of little YouTube skills that translate into the real world outside of YouTube. And growing your audience is also another element of building a channel that can just be pretty fun. Like watching the number go up is cool because every subscriber is a person. I mean, obviously there's some bots out there, but for the most part, every subscriber is a person. And that's a person who decided to subscribe to your channel because they like what you're making. They like what you do. They want to see more of it. And that's kind of a pretty rewarding experience because it's basically, I mean, validation in a way that whatever it is you're creating, people like. And that feels good. It feels good to know that there's people out there who like what you make. And you're finding that audience and you're connecting with like-minded individuals in that way. Especially when you can feel like in some days where you feel like connection is a little bit difficult over your hobbies or whatever the things it is you're into, or just finding people in general to talk to and engage with in real life. Being able to grow your audience on YouTube and have that connection is really valuable and really enjoyable. And I feel like I'm like building friendships as I continue to build this channel, which is so cool. And I love. And yeah, so, you know, I think a lot of people, when they ask, why should you still start a YouTube channel in 2026? You know, a lot of folks put it in perspective of, will you be successful or not? But you don't necessarily need to be, you know, a YouTuber with 1 million subscribers or even 100,000 or, you know, 10,000. Like, you'd be surprised at how much value you will get out of having a channel even at a small number of subscribers. And when I say small, I mean like I started noticing some of these things when I was at like 10 subs and 100 subs. And there's something just awesome about that. Like, you know, there was a few people who just took a chance on your channel with a video that had 0 views and no subscribers, and someone decided to stick around and say, yes, I want to hang out with this person. That's cool. So yeah, is it still worth starting a YouTube channel in 2026? Absolutely. I would probably say the same in 2027, but I guess we'll see when we get there. But yeah, I think if you have something to say, most people do, even if you just want to share your perspective, or if you want to like just talk about something you like, and YouTube is so rewarding in so many different ways, and I'm so grateful that I get to do this. So yeah, I wanted to make this little video because I thought you might like to do something like this too. And I hope this inspires you to start that channel you've been thinking of starting, or maybe have been doubting if you should start. I'll catch you in the next video. Zen out.